Hello everyone, welcome back to Crusader Kings 2 Game of Thrones as Blackwood, the new king of the Trident, after our father, King Theomar the Divine, has died at the honorable age of 62. So we have now inherited the kingdom and all its titles, and we have some very pressing matters to discuss. Our father mentioned in his last wish, or in his last will, that he wants the Brackens gone. He spoke of extermination. But King Gironca is a very different man than his father. He's not driven by greed and anger and hate like his father was. Instead, he's an honorable man. He's a firm believer in the importance of duty, honor, and most importantly, mercy. And if we're going to have a quick look at the current remaining Brackens in our realm, there's only 4 of them left. So we have 2 of our cousins. We have Theo Bracken as well as Rael Bracken, and then Theo's kids, Jeremy and Idera. Now, our father would have killed them all. Our father would have killed all of them, executed them. But there's a reason I don't want to do this. First of all, killing my 2 cousins would be considered kinslaying, something that, you know, is frowned upon. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. And also, killing these 2 innocent kids, that'd be most dishonorable thing. Something my ruthless father would certainly do, but Gironca would not. So I've decided we're going to do things a little bit different. We're not going to kill them, but we kind of still have to honor our father's last wish. So we're going to exile these Brackens and see them off to, well, somewhere else. Just we need them to leave the Trident. That's all. So even though these 2 kids have not harmed anyone, I want them to grow up with their father, and since I have to exile Theo, they're gonna have to be exiled as well. Now, I have, however, decided that Rael, since she's married to Sir Maribel Ehrenford, she's not technically a Bracken anymore. She's actually now Lady Ehrenford, or, well, soon to be as soon as Sir Stefan dies and Sir Maribel becomes the actual Lord, she will then be the Lady of Ehrenford. And that really doesn't make her a Bracken anymore, so she can stay here, but Theo and his 2 kids will have to leave. So I'm gonna have to exile them, and I'll do that in a second. But before I do that, I want to quickly tell you guys why there hasn't been a video in about 5 days. Now, unfortunately, I had some issues with my save games. I tried to put in the custom advisor, or I guess the custom characters that you guys have suggested, and well, things didn't work. There was a really queer bug that I encountered. So I put in these characters, or, well, I guess one of these characters, and whenever we hit the year 8029, the character would die off. And I'm saying characters because I tried different characters, I tried different names, and different attributes and different traits assigned to these characters, and it wouldn't work. They would always die whenever we hit January 1st of the year 8029. So I then decided, alright, maybe that's just, you know, this certain date bug that we've encountered in some of my earlier series as well. So I then just skipped ahead to, I think, February or maybe March of the new year and put in the characters afterwards. But that didn't work either, because then the next month these characters would die again. And strangely enough, Lucas and Damon are not dead. They always stayed alive during that time. Only the fresh new characters that I put in would die, and I don't know why. I've changed their character IDs as well. I really don't know what it is. I don't know what's causing it. I will ask a couple of people that I think know a little bit more about modding save games than me and see what they have to say about this. But until I get a proper response from them, I want the series to kind of continue. I've already waited quite a long time, and I just want to move forward. So we're going to have to play without a custom advisor for now, but I think we'll do just fine. So I just wanted to quickly mention this, and I'll see you guys in a second as soon as we have exiled these 3 characters. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a second. Okay guys, so the deed is done. I have exiled Sir Theo Bracken as well as his 2 kids. And they've actually made their way over to the Stepstones, and Theo became a pirate. So he's now, I think, commanding a pirate fleet. But yeah, we had to do this. We had to do this in order to honor our father's last wish, but I think we can kind of accept this. Now, we are, of course, a very depressed man. We had to watch our father rule the Trident with an iron fist. And of course, a lot of his actions were justified, you know, against our enemies. You know, that was totally justified. But he was very harsh, a very ruthless man, something that always made us feel wrong. But, you know, we had to serve him. We were his firstborn, his heir, and he made us hand of the king. And well, we had to commit atrocities in his name and in the name of our family, but now that we are king, we might have the chance to get rid of this dynastic stain, well, of our family name, I guess. So yeah, we're gonna have to remove this, and it's actually gonna tick down every 10 years, so we'll see if that's gonna tick down. We'll see. But anyways, there's a couple more things we need to do now. For example, we need to set up some more people in that council. So we have just moved from Seagard Castle to Harrenhal. We have our brother, Melvin, the Lord of Southstone, as a hand of the king. I think he will serve just well. We have our other brother, Lucas, as Master of Coin. We have Lord John Steele as Master of Whisperers, and Manfred Frey as Master of Laws. These 2 are the, well, most reliable vassals, or they have been the most reliable vassals of our father. So we're obviously gonna keep them here, but we need to appoint a new Master-at-Arms. There's a couple of people we could pick. We could pick our own son, Prince Cleus, who is currently our sworn shield, or we could pick our captain of the household's guard. But I don't think we're going to do this, because Lucan, even though he does want to become Master-at-Arms, Lucan is already a captain of the household guard as well as the king's justice. I think that is enough for such an old man. Not that I don't trust him, and he likes us as well, but I think we need to give this to someone else. And I feel like we need to start repairing our relations with some of our vassals, and I feel like Jonathan Piper would be the best person to start with. He wants to become Master-at-Arms. He's a decent marshal. He's a very good commander. Well, actually brilliant, to be precise. So I think we're going to pick him, even though our son would also be quite suitable. But our son doesn't even desire to become the Master-at-Arms. So I feel like Jonathan is going to be our man. So there he goes. And I will immediately send him to train some troops in Harrenhal and see, I guess we will see how good of a job he will do. This took an awfully long time. Anyway, what the heck? All of you guys, you are in Harrenhal, you are in Wayfarer's Rest, improving relations with John Vance. Okay. Now, if you remember in the last episode, our recent ascension to the throne has actually caused some unrest. I'm hoping this is not going to be too bad, but I could imagine it might actually stir some religious tensions as well. So we're going to have to see what's going on. Also, we have some civil wars going on. Of course, John Vance has to defend against the Tullys. And then also, we have Jonathan Piper declaring a war over the Stony Sept. I think, as I said, we want to repair relations with House Piper, so we're probably just going to give him that. Perhaps we can actually end this by... can I transfer vassalage? Can I just end this war by transferring vassalage over that? I cannot, because he's currently at war. Alright, that's fine. We'll just let him do it. But I do kind of want to command Lord Mathis Tolley to end his war, since we're kind of... It's important. It's important that John Vance is in control of these lands here. So yeah, we're gonna have to command him to stand down in honor of House Vance's efforts to help our father. Yeah, so that's the first order of business. We still need a Maester. I see. So we have one from Seagard, Maester Garrett. He actually seems better than Maester Doran. So he's an humble man, he's a craven, but he's hardworking and honest. I think we need that. I think we need that kind of person. So yeah, we're gonna pick him. He is our Maester from Seagard. And then we're gonna pick a priest. We could pick our son Cleus, but I don't really want to make him a priest. Yeah, I think we could pick Argrave He's a diligent man and zealous. He's gregarious as well. A bit gluttonous and cruel. I don't like that. But selfish, ambitious is not better. I think we're just gonna go with our grave. I don't want to make my son. My son wants to have a son. So being a priest is gonna be not too helpful with that. So yeah, we're gonna make this guy. And I think we're gonna actually make him. Do we want to make him? You know what? I think you could perform charity. Yeah, I think we need to appease our realm. So we're gonna have to perform some charity, simply because there is some unrest. So I think this would be the best option right now. Our council is currently discontent, but that is only due to the succession, so that's gonna go away 2 years from now. And one character owes us a favor, Lucas Blackwood, our brother. Okay, well I guess we will. That's actually quite useful. Our master of coin, he doesn't really like us particularly. Coerced into joining faction. Oh right, I remember we did that. Yeah. Pretend and claim into the kingdom. He claims that title. That is not too good. But oh well. Other than that, I think we are ready to move on. Actually, we need to also give out some minor titles. So our commanders are fine, I think. But we have also a bodyguard set up. We do need a cupbearer. And as cupbearer, we could pick my brother. He's Hand of the King. I don't think so. Jonathan, he's Master at Arms. Arnold Thorne. We could make him our cupbearer. He's maimed though. Mathis of Riverrun. I don't think so. Perhaps Mohor Rigger. He's a slothful man. He's very greedy. But perhaps he wants to become counselor. Who could be our cupbearer? I think actually, you know what? We're gonna make our friend the Master Arvin of Harrentown. Yeah, he's gonna be a great cupbearer. There we go. And we also need a new designated regent, Lady Sabitha of Rushmore. Oh, so she's one of our sea god vassals. Let's see who else we could pick. John Vance, he's an old man. I doubt he would do very well. House Darkland, perhaps? Or the Hand of the King, my brother. No, I think. Can I pick someone else? Willem with the Black Daggers? Don't know. Mohor Rigger. How about Lyman Botherwell? He's an honorable man. I think he will do just fine. Yeah, we're gonna give him, and he's, yeah, House Botherwell. We need the support of our vassals. Or do I have someone else? Another friend, the Drowned Man Will, but I doubt he would make for good. Could I pick? I could pick my wife. You know what? Yeah, I think I'm gonna pick my... Actually, I don't like her that much. No, she doesn't like me. Who? Or maybe my son. Alright, you know what? My son. He's my heir. I will make him the regent. Yep. Alright, make my son the regent. There we go. And let's finally move forward. Okay, now a lot of setting up to do, obviously, but that is just the way it is when a new king ascends the throne. And look at this, there's a big battle. I did command him to end his war, but we'll see if he'll actually listen. Your Grace, I'm afraid I cannot end this war. My cause is just, and as such you have no right to command me to stand down. We actually lose prestige for that. But I guess we are married to a Tully, so I think this is going to be fine. Actually, he might actually like us because of that marriage. Let me quickly check. A divine bloodline, honorable. No, he doesn't. Alright, fine, whatever. All hail His Grace Gillem of House Blackwood, King of the Trident, Lord of the Riverlands, Lord of Harrenhal, and Protector of the Realm. Yes, indeed. But I guess we're gonna have our vassals duke this out. This is all I could do. I commanded him, but as it was said in that message right there, it's not legally binding. We don't have that authority as king to command them to end their wars. Apparently we don't. We might have to change some laws. But so far, there are people not voting for what we want. We could ask our brother to join our faction. Although, no, I don't want factions. Opponents, Lucas, Melvin, and King Gillem. Wait, we are opposing? That's strange. Hopefully this is not... I don't know. The invitations have been sent to the lords and ladies of the realm to come to the funeral of our father, King Theoma, or yeah, former King Theoma. It is time to prepare the feast and the funeral itself. Okay, so the guests will arrive soon, and best get on with it, of course. Alright, so the Stony Sept has already fallen, so soon enough this will be under control of House Piper again, which is fine. The best part about preparing a feast is deciding what foodstuff to serve. I must purchase venison, boar, and duck, spices, wine, and ale, honey for the desserts, cheeses, and perhaps a swan or a peacock. I will spend lavishly on the food, spend enough on food to satisfy everyone's hunger. No, we're gonna spend lavishly. We need to demonstrate our house's power, we need to placate our vassals, and yeah, as I said, we need to honor our father. We are proud men, and we need to show, as I said, our house's power. Crown Loyalists have been founded by the hand of the king, Prince Melvin. Very nice. And he used a favor to actually force Lucas to join the Loyalists as well. Isn't that glorious? My two brothers are the Crown Loyalists. Of course they are. Of course they are. You know what? We are the king, but there's 3 brothers ruling the kingdom together. And that's just glorious. That's how it's supposed to be. We can actually call our court out of hiding. Jazine, Menisa, and Sir Alexander, of course. Keep them, put them out of, call them out of hiding. And what else can we do? Hold a melee. Do we want to host an epic tournament? Well, no, not right now. Right now we're mourning for our father. We might do that later on, but for now we're not gonna, you know, fulfill or fall into ecstasy. We're just gonna have to mourn for now. Okay, so all the guests have arrived at Town Hall, and it is now time to start the feasting to celebrate the life of King Theoma Blackwood. And the most notable attendees to arrive are Lord John Vance of Riverrun, of course. Well, actually Wayfarer's Rest, but still. Lord Jonathan Piper of Aiken's Ridge, Princess Bethany Blackwood of the Mountain Vale. Oh, Princess Bethany, my sister, right? She is married to the heir, I think. Yeah, to the heir of the Kingdom of Mountain Vale. Perhaps he's coming as well. Interesting. So she's actually made the long way home to well, I guess, honor our father. But yeah, who else do we have? Lord Timon Edgerton. Edgerton. Why would Lord Timon Edgerton? Oh, because he's the regent of Rosby. I see. Okay. Who else do we have? Prince Axel Blackwood. And Prince Melvin. Axel is my son, yes, and Melvin, no, Melvin is my brother. And we have also Prince Cleus coming, my other son, of course. Lord Arnold Thorne of Blackwater Rush coming as well. Very nice. He's maimed, but still he's arriving. Okay. And last but not least, Black Dagger Willem. Right. I see. Yeah, right. He was. Oh my god, for a moment I thought we would crash again. But yeah, of course, he is arriving as well. Actually, do we have him as an important character? I think our father made him High Almoner, but I'm not sure if I've actually made him an important character. High Almoner, there he is. He is. Black Dagger Willem. Oh, there he is. Willem. Okay, yeah. And apparently there's a war here. What's going on? Lord Hebald of Rosby has... Lord Osney of Stockworth is attacking... Oh no, he is attacking Lord Osney of Stockworth in a war for Lord Malyard's claim on Stockworth. Oh! Oh, why are you doing this? This is gonna get us in trouble with the Storm King. Even though he's just a boy and currently busy. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. I think Gilliam is rather content with the state of affairs right now, so we don't really want to expand. The only thing I could imagine is obviously taking over these lands, because they're rightfully part of the Trident. So that would only that would make sense. But anything else beyond that probably wouldn't make too much sense, unless there's a good reason, like the marriage of our son. But yeah, we'll talk about that later. For now, the funeral. 3 days have gone by since King Theoma passed away, and the body was cleaned, prepared for burial, and wrapped in a shroud and laid at the base of the weirwood tree. Kith and close kin of the dead arrived to mourn, with each placing offerings for the dead about the body. As darkness draws in, the gathered party make their way to the Godswood as the eldest kinsman, hooded and cloaked in heavy linen, proceed forwards and enters carrying the runic weirwood staff. Everyone present sets their eyes downcast, fearful of glimpsing the staff. The staff is put to the body to measure. Then the kinsman whispers to the body before departing. As soon as the ritual is concluded, those closest to the dead gather up the body and carry it to the grave where they offer their final farewells. And so it is done. King Theoma Blackwood died of depression on 21st November 8028 at age 62. He was a man who did not let anyone stand in his way. Oh no, he did not let anyone stand in his way at all. He was well-respected swordsman, being one of the more capable in history that he was. He actually won. No, he never won a tournament, but he was second place, I think, twice. But yeah, so it is done, I think, and we have now a modifier to hold a funeral, if I'm not mistaken. No? No, it has gone. Okay. Well, never mind. So let's check out this. Are you even winning the war? It looks like Rosby's even losing. Yeah, he's actually losing that war. And how is John Vance doing? I think he might be losing as well. 10% in favor of Lord Mathers. Yeah, he has only half his troops. Whew, okay. Well, our council is discontent. There's not too much we can do at the moment. Especially since there's already, yeah, this law that has been passed. The Council of Trident has rejected the institution of the balanced noble obligations. God damn it. Alright. Interesting. Everyone has voted against that. Well, I think that was kind of botched because apparently we voted against it ourselves. So that's kind of strange. The guards drag Edmund Whiteprint from his cell and throw him at your feet. I've come for justice, he says. By right of birth and blood, I demand trial by combat. And of course, you have that right. As honor demands, you have that right. Who should be my champion in the trial by combat against Edmund Whiteprint? Now, we are a brave man. This character never shies from personal danger, enjoying the respect of vassals but the envy of cravens. I'm thinking about maybe taking this on ourselves. Although, oh damn it, I should have clicked that earlier. Okay, so we have our captain of the guards, we have our son, we have our nephew, Sir Alexander Vance, or we have our brother, the Hand of the King. I think the King's Justice and Captain of the Household Guard has that right. So, Sir Lucan Hunter, I think you will honor me, of course. So there you go. Fight well, Sir Lucan. Edmund Whiteprint has been defeated at the hands of Sir Lucan. His final plan had failed, and he was actually... Oh, he fought himself. He fought himself, and he was slain. Well, the gods are apparently in our favor. I wish I could have fought myself. But, you know, that's fine. That's what we have a King's Justice for, right? So he's done that. And now we have a new Lord, Lord Zachary of the Trident. And he likes us more. He likes us much more. Which is very good. He's a Craven, though. So that's kind of frustrating. But that means that he's probably not going to rise up. Now, luckily, though, due to his, I believe, grandfather's... Yeah, his grandfather's ambitions, he still is Lord of the Trident, so that's good for him. House Whiteprint has not lost any titles, just one of their lords has lost his head, but that's not as bad. Okay, so Rosby is still fighting Stockworth. By calling in a favor from Maester Garrett has forced you to start a vote on the Titles and Officers Committee. Maester. Alright. Okay, so what is that? Let's have a quick look. Titles and offices. We are the opponent. Is that our council? Titles and offices. Oh. Ooh, I don't want to do that. No. I don't want that. Oh, please don't. Don't vote for that. You know what? We do have a favor. I think we're going to have to call in that favor from, I think, Lucas. Yeah. Who should be on our council, shouldn't he? Yeah, he is. So let's actually call in a favor. Call in council support. Yes. He's gonna have to vote. Yeah, he's voted against this. Good. Because I don't want that. I don't want that to happen. Not sure if that's gonna be enough. We have actually Melvin. Okay, look at this. Melvin Lucas, my brothers. My brothers are helping me out. Good. Very good. Having my brothers on the council is very useful. One of the slavers in your camps has distinguished themselves, and you believe that they might have potential as a domestic slave. Should you bring them into your personal household? Oh, you know what? That's one thing. I think we won't have slavery. I just don't believe, as an honorable man, we can allow slavery in our realm. So, you know what? We will accept her, but we're gonna liberate her, I think. So let's do that. Grant freedom. We're gonna grant you freedom. Yeah, you will be set free. We will lose prestige, but that's fine. You will be set free. And she's still in Harrenhal. Wait, did I just grant freedom? Does that not work? Okay, Gillam is my second son's own, well, my grandson, born by my second son, Caceres. Okay, and he's slowly learning. Okay, he's becoming a poor fighter. Wow, at the age of 6, that's actually pretty decent. And she is now, she's still a slave. That is very strange. Okay, we're gonna have a look at the whole slavery thing, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna abolish that. But yeah, anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and yeah, I will see you guys next time.